Welcome back to another exciting edition of Life After Lockup. I'm your beautiful host Gretchen Barreto.
And I'm Keith Brooks. In this episode, Amber knocks on the door and a guy answers. Amber asks for Puppy and he goes to get her. Puppy comes out and asks why Amber is there and up in her business because Amber didn't want anything to do with her before. Then she says it's none of her effing business who the guy is and it is the best for her that no one hears from her. She really is upset Amber is checking up and stalking her. Puppy said she would call Amber when she got her shit together. She tells her that she hasn't got her shit together and walks off. Wow, I like this drama.
Lacey and Shane go on a family beach day and it's windy and cold outside. Lacey says it sucks and gets nervous about how Shane is handling the baby. Lacey takes charge and it hurt his feelings. He tells her not to be mean and pleads for her to be nicer. She admits that she is getting sexually frustrated because she is not getting any. Lacey's friends then show up. Her father then shows up with some blurred out Bud Light. Lacey talks to her friends about her wanting some and not getting any. Her friend says something is not right. You think? They tell her to check his phone and emails. They say she has to go through it and if she won't they will. Lacey then goes through the phone. Her friends want her to read the messages. Find girls' names who text about training session. It says hugs and kisses. These women are planting the seeds of doubt. One text and she's super angry and goes to the bathroom and calls Josh. Her father asks Shane if he regrets marrying her. Shane makes up some BS excuse about wanting to be home. I know bull when I smell it and I think I am in Oklahoma now. Her father says when will that time comes. He then tells Shane to man up or someone else will.
Then we have Daonte who has a blind date and brings her flowers. He says he doesn't do well on blind dates, but admits that she's fine. She has a car and money, but most of all she is not high maintenance. They go paddle boating. He admits that Nicolle hasn't spoken to him in 4 months. During some small talk the woman says she was used as a rebound for him to get over her ex. Daonte admits that his last 2 relationships were inmates. She likes him and asks him for another date. She is a better match for him. He better jump on that. However, his little man still thinks about Nicolle. During his ride to Nicolle's house a bill collector calls him because he owes money because of Nicolle. He goes and stalks her at her mother's house. He misses her smile and doesn't want to throw it away, because he's invested thousands in her and has got nothing in return. He talks to Nicolle's mom and tells her that he held Nicolle down and he wants her back to get some leg. Her mom tells him to kick rocks and tells him to leave. Nicolle revealed that she got COVID twice and is now using it as an excuse not to do anything in the house. Her mom tells her about Daonte coming over, but Nicolle has been with Tia the whole time. Daonte is just her safety net as he gave her everything she needed, but never got any zoom in return. Nicolle admits that Tia has anger issues and is afraid of her. Tia comes over and the two talk. Nicolle tells Tia that she has a job at a tanning salon. Nicolle mentions that she needs money and Tia gets really upset that she mentioned Daonte's name. Nicolle tells Tia that Daonte said she owes him sex for money. Tia is ready to go ballistic and tells her to end it with him now. They bicker about it. Tia is going nuclear, says she would pimp her out if she needed money. She is totally upset with the idea about Daonte and afraid to get her feelings hurt. Nicolle wants to pick out a sexy outfit, but classy for the interview. Neither are working and both don't have any money. Tia doesn't want her to work. But neither have money or a job. Nicolle needs money and wants to go and hustle Daonte, but doesn't want to ruin it with Tia.
Then Sean takes Sarah to a pizza parlor to eat. She is overwhelmed by the restaurant and starts to have a panic attack. She begins to have anxiety and says that she has a secret she has to tell him. Then confesses to him that she has a 6-year-old daughter. She just had her just before she got locked up, and been lying to High for 6 years. It was hard for her to be away from her daughter. Her mother took care of her daughter while she was prison and her baby's daddy was out of the picture and wants to know if she is mad at him. He is mad she lied to him, but he has been lying to her. Come clean now jerkwad. She admits that she wasn't comfortable telling him about her baby. He becomes angry with her. He is just shaking in a raging fit. His face turns blood red and his blood is boiling. You can see the steam coming out his ears like rockets. She doesn't want him to go to her house because of his blind roaring rage. She has become afraid of him. She says it's too soon for them to get it on and that he needs to calm his ass down. He still wants to get it on. She says maybe in a cornfield, but she is worried there are children there. They leave the restaurant and she begins to text her friend. Then instantly because of fear of him she cockblocks him. He wants to go to her home and see her family. Denied. She then tells the producers that she never had sober sex and it ain't happening anytime soon. Then all of a sudden she doesn't want to give him her mom's address. She asks him to drop her off in a parking lot and skedaddle, let her find her way home and don't follow her because she's not a streetwalker. She says her mom would be upset with him. Her mom is supposed to pick her up there. She tells him not to get out of the car nor talk to her mom. A car stops and she runs into it. He doesn't even know who was in the car. He follows her out of the parking lot. She gets out of the car and goes into a frenzy yelling at him in the parking lot. She wants him to use the exit on the other side of the parking lot and demands he doesn't follow her. What just happened? He is confused. She is then heard calling him a psycho.
The last couple is John and Christina. John proposes to Christina and she says yes of course. The smile on her face is uncontainable. Smile from ear to ear. Now comes their crime spree to live up to the new Bonnie and Clyde. They are going to take the mattress labels off the mattresses in all the mattress stores in the city. He has to buy another wedding ring. He says if this marriage doesn't work he's going to go on the straight and narrow and join a monastery. No more crime sprees for them. I guess the gumball machines are safe. They take more photos and discuss having her sister being invited to the wedding. That will do it for this week. I hope to see you next week. As always, peace out and love you all.
And I'm Gretchen Barreto. God bless and as always please like, subscribe and share. See you next week. Paalam na. Goodbye and God bless.